Good evening out there, Internet. It is I, your responsible senpai, back here in front of you, chilling, hang out, relax, and playing some games. We are back tonight for the White Knight Fight Night. I am joined on the IRL commentator couch with my co-host, beautiful wife, and amazing partner, my beautiful co-presenter, Sweet Southern Belle. Hello, my dear.
Hi.
Mwah, I love you.
Hi.
Alright, and first things first, I'm a Jiggy in the chat with that big first energy. Welcome, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Feel free to place your bets in the channel prediction. The betting period will end in 20 minutes. Yes. Bring up the game. Had a bit of a scare before stream. It was about 20 after 5, and I was like, I want to get into lobotomy and manage my nuggets a bit before stream, so I don't end up wasting a bunch of time at the beginning of the stream shuffling equipment around. Lo and behold, something updated somewhere, and the mod loader would not open lobotomy. Turns out it had like re-enabled old mods and empty folders and a bunch of weird stuff like that, so we had to go through and clear out the old junk. Oh my fucking god.
You just hang up?
Yeah, they just hung up on me again. It's from the phone company. Anyways, but yeah, oh shit. So yeah, we had to sort through that and get that all put back together again. And it's open now. I've done everything except for start the day. So we have a full house now, including some new folks upstairs that we are going to gear up. Now, the thing is, we don't want white damage, because white damage heals White Knight, and given that that's his name, that kind of makes sense. The White Knight is healed by the white damage. So, pale, big fire. Say what? Yeah, I know. Can you imagine? All right, you need to be in some Aleph level gear. We also have some points, and we probably want to give someone big stats so that they can take Twilight along. Although it does say it inflicts all 4 types of damage, so maybe that's not actually useful. Same with Angel's weapon that deals all types of damage. You know what? Don't do that. Don't do that. A hydrate, thank you. Well, look at that.
Do you know if the apostles heal from white damage?
I do not know. But I plan to mostly ignore the apostles and try to rush down White Knight and beat his ass. That's my strategy to start. We're gonna get on the first try though. Anyways, thank you for the hydrate, Caleb. Does my whale do white damage because I am Caucasian? No, I think your whale does black damage because don't think about it. All of you are going to switch to that, and we'll get you some nice Aleph level suit. The more pale resist we can have, the better off we will be doing. How you doing, Orzo? Red? Yeah, you're fine. Amajiki. Hey, oh, pale damage, not black. Amajiki, top contender for surviving this. Jace is good. Caitlyn needs a new weapon.
Wait, since when White Knight breaks out, does he move, or will he just be where his containment unit is?
I think he's up in the department he's in.
Because you could put someone in dead end.
I could, yeah. Oh, we have access to the blood-soaked casket of tough love.
Oh yeah, don't we have that other special weapon we could equip?
The one from Apocalypse Bird?
the Red King. In special.
HP 150.
Well, if you get someone to EX.
I will check that. Where was I? Alright, Caitlin have gun now. Jinx, good. Vi, good. Alright. Next department. Tiffany. This also means if someone panics today, we cannot help them. They are cast to their fate. Gobo has the unique damage type. Mammy, or not Mammy, Maguka needs a new weapon. I definitely want to give out this chainsaw, but not to Maguka. Maguka can have the jug. She's giving out drinks. Black, white. Ensign Kim, chainsaw me, bro.
Well, is there a special thing for being in the gear?
Did it have a different name?
Congealed blood? No, beloved. Is that beloved?
That's good armor. Yeah, there's no set bonus. Okay, good. Alright, okay.
Well, did you check the weapon?
The weapon does not have a set bonus written on it.
I meant in the description. Oh.
Bong Bong can't use that weapon. Bong Bong. Is pale damage different to white damage? Yes, pale damage is better.
Red damage is like physical. White damage is like mental damage. Black damage is both physical and mental. And pale damage is directly damaging your soul.
It does directly damage my soul.
Oh, he cooked up duplicates.
Yeah, turns out you can remake your altars in the DLC. So we have a full base of 4 guys, even though geologist and chemist are in the field labs. I don't know what that's going to do anything, but they're there. And we're ready to go into cryo sleep for the next cycle. Army of Yon. Yeah. I was very surprised when it let me do that. I was like, that doesn't seem right. Ah, Christopher, you can't be using that weapon. It does red and white. On my watch.
Joke's on you, I'm not wearing a watch.
Alright, so... Christopher, you need a new weapon. Because this weapon does red and white. How about that one? black, red. I can be sucker sinker. Though it's tough to know the line between playfulness and being burdensome. My great niece got this Paris Hilton perfume. I was like, I got this Paris Hilton coffee ice cream. And I was like, you'll probably hate that. It's like you hate ginger beer. Probably beer is alcoholic. And she wanted to like that ice cream. Like those Simpson fans that love Bart but hated the texture of Butterfingers.
What?
I think I get where you're going with that.
I don't.
People who force themselves to like things because they like its sponsor or its collaboration or whatever. Like if you keep playing ZZZ and you just hate it so much, but you stick with it because of the Hoyo collab. It's like that, but for Paris Hilton something or other for his great niece. How do you know when you're being playful and burdensome? It's playful if everyone can laugh at the end. It's burdensome if only you laugh at the end. That's the shorthand for it anyways. Or at least my rule of thumb. It's the same rule of thumb for, like, pranks. If everyone laughs at the end, it's a fun prank. If only you laugh at the end, you're tormenting someone. Look at people's body reactions. Yeah, like if their body is radiating an aura of, oh my god, shut the fuck up. Heed. As for what that looks like, probably different for every person.
So a sure sign would be if this is your niece, if she stops talking.
Yes. Yeah. They could just shut down on you.
And even if you meant it as a joke, you gotta be careful. Because she might have been trying to relate to you or try to share something she likes with you.
They could have learned a lesson too. Yeah, but if she's just sharing something she's excited about, it's not time for a lesson. It's time to just be excited about something with them. I mean, my nephews will be super excited about some plastic crap that I know will be broken in a week. But I go, yeah, cool dinosaur or whatever they have. Because this is not a time for the a lesson on capitalistic disposability. What's coffee cream? Yeah, it's like a flavored creamer you put in coffee.
I love your wisdom.
Thank you. It's just life experience stacked up. And I hope it's useful. I hope I'm not wrong about so many things.
Well, the best way the way you can find out is by asking her. Being like, hey, you were sharing with me about your perfume, and I know I made this comment. I just wanted to make sure that, like, hey, I didn't upset you. I know you were excited to share this with me. I was just trying to share one of my experiences, too.
Sounds OP. Get him, he's communicating.
Like, I think we talked about you like Star Trek as well, but you guys don't like what's that? Below Decks?
Yeah, Star Trek Below Decks, the Cal Arts, like Rick and Morty style.
The animated one. So it'd be like, oh my god, look, they just put out this new platinum Blu-ray DVD release of the original Star Trek. I'm so excited for it. And then someone was immediately like, yeah, but do you remember how much you hated Below Decks and how you thought it was so stupid?
Hit you while you're trying to have fun.
So she didn't tell you that she liked Paris Hilton. So this might have been, if you had just heard that she liked it from a third party, this might have been her trying to directly share her interest with you. I understand, Caleb. I meant more of it as an example. I don't think Senpai ever actually
I haven't watched it.
watched it. Amadiki, you watched Below Deck?
Oh, congrats on watching Below Decks.
I didn't know you were into Star Trek. Ah.
Oh, we're spiraling the example out. Okay. Oh. Censored intern. No, you'll be fine because it converts all to white. Okay. Iris needs a new armor because we don't want to be weak to pale. We want to resist as much pale as possible. There you go. Oh, shoot. Homura's live for love. We'll have to swap you out for today. Which means the weapon isn't going to do you much good. Take the jug. Griffin just doesn't have a weapon. I must have unequipped you by accident. Oh, damn it, Dakota. Alright, so we can't use controlled aroma today.
Did she end up liking the Cree? Is she old enough to even be drinking coffee? Would she like coffee creamer? I've never had creamer just by itself before. I don't see why it would be bad.
It's just a higher caliber milk. Like you have skim milk, which is 0, 1%, 2%, homogenized, which is 3 1/4, and then coffee creamers are like 12. Alright, do we have any other good armors that aren't being used? 0.7.5. That's weak. That's weak. 0.7. We have a 0.9 here in revival.
She's 9, but she did have a taste of cream in the coffee. The culture here is very...
Coffee has a flavor.
What does that mean?
I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, you mean there's like a lot of coffee flavored things. Okay.
Oh.
I wonder how Jolene would react to coffee.
I don't think she would appreciate it. Special case. 0.5, 0.8, 0.4, 0.3, 1. That's Twilight. Okay. I think we wanna put someone in the Twilight armor. .5, 0.1, 0.8, 0.3, 0.4, 6. Alright, all the good armors are equipped. We just need to pick someone for the Justia. Alright. No one deserves to be juiced up more than Gobo.
Where's Gobo's max?
It comes off when you're doing the upgrades.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So she is... Did we not do the EX? Yes, we did. Alright, so she's EX in every stat. And even with EX, she's only at 142 hit points.
Well, who has the highest HP? Dakota?
Eliza. How did you roll so well? Meow, you rat. You're brand fucking new.
Iris? Homura?
85 plus 11. What's her 11 coming from? HP 1, HP 10. Oh, from the wing. So if we level up Homer again, she might be able to use the giant axe. $33 and 11 is 144.
Okay, what about the person who was it? Iris was a potential good candidate, and so was Dakota. Dakota's already at like 100. Yeah, Dakota.
So they're getting it off of... What are they getting it off of?
I don't know.
Oh, the safety team gives you Fortitude 10. So everyone in this department should be getting 10, right? So I'm assuming you have a -3 from something?
I think it's because, is she the head? Is she the service? Is she the team lead?
Yes, she is the lead, okay. Alright, Dakota. $45. Alright, so where's Iris?
Eliza's at 103.
It's P plus 2 off of that. I don't think that's gonna give it to her.
And Nyalorent doesn't have any EGO gifts, do they?
No.
And they rolled 100 base?
You rolled 100 base, yeah.
Okay, so if we level up their fortitude and then give them a gift? Or do we want to give a gift to one of the people we already have?
I can't level it up. Due to their high lucky rolls, they are already technically EX level. So that you tricky game. So I'd have to find someone at 99.
Wait, so is Eliza considered an EX?
Yes.
Okay.
If we gave Dakota the origami back for another 10, that would put her over the limit. But I don't know what number Dakota is. I can only see that in the day. Is it worth going into the day just to give that one weapon to one character? I think we're alright. We have a couple...
I mean, we'd like to use it eventually, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I mean, there's the last week. You're very well of Boston's love for Duncan. I thought Boston was all about clam chowder. Yeah, Caleb said it, chowder. Rustic, industrial, if it makes any sense. New England. New England is a very different culture from Cali. True. Alright, so that means we just have to go in here and give the...
What about Iris?
The Alpha here. Give that to one of our EXers. Fucking badass. For now.
Is she using the...
The weapon deals all 4 types of damage. So it is going to stay shelved. Alright, which means we have another Hypatius's Woe to give out, because it's actually really good Pale Resist. So we find someone in a 1-0 suit. Like you. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright. Iris.
Iris? Scroll?
Oh. 94 plus 11.
Was it? I swear there was someone else.
HP 2, HP 2, HP 5.
Oh no, 94 plus 11.
Yeah.
So what if you max out her health? Just her health.
38.
So who was our closest? Was it Homura or was it Dakota?
Homura is 44.
And I think Dakota...
Iris is 38. Dakota is 45, yeah. But I think this is a place to start. We do have to remember that we have to pick 12 employees to become blessed and then leave us when this event starts. And I just sort of geared everyone for this because I wasn't sure who I was going to send.
I thought 12 got picked at random.
Well, we have to work on White Knight to unlock its information first. And working on it will bless them. And it will choose the 12 blessed employees. So I can pick who gets blasted. Which is part of why I grabbed some new folks. Alright. But before, we're gonna hit start day now. So the game can start its chonky ass load. Going back to Apex, you're disappointed in the direction it's headed. It's becoming less strategic and... Okay, alright. Pause. Still pause, good. Less strategic and might face fast-paced. While the character buffs and changes are becoming more powerful than other characters can catch up to, they're removing features that make the game iconic. I really want to support the game because I think there's a lot of potential. It's hard to keep supporting something that constantly makes me annoyed. No lore, no controller class buffs, no new weapons or interesting kits, zero love per catalyst aside from kind of getting some good help a season ago. Nothing's getting you excited and it's getting me sad. I know they can do better, they make such annoyingly weird decisions. That's the crux of live service games. They are constantly going to change and it's not always going to be in a direction you enjoy. The idea that they want to change how it's played could be a business decision to get more people in and buying microtransactions. It could be a decision by the design team going, nah, this isn't quite how we want the game to feel. It could be an engine limitation. They want it to play like this because it runs smoother, or any number of decisions could be behind it, and there's no way to tell. There's no way to tell. And yeah, sometimes when it comes to these things, you just have to take a break. And if you end up never coming back because it never becomes what you want again, that's just how it is with games that change. Because sometimes you get new, fancy, exciting things, and other times it changes to something you don't like. I had a buddy I played Guild Wars 2 with, and he loved the engineer class. He loved being able to put his turrets in weird places when you could target the ground and go, turret there. But they did a patch change where turrets just dropped at your feet. No more targeting. It made playing the engineer a lot simpler, especially if you're playing a turret engine. But he hated it viscerally. He's like, it's not even my class anymore. I can't do it the way I want to. I'm not playing anymore. So he sent me all of his rare equipment and uninstalled the game and never came back again. Now, he's a pretty extreme person. Don't get me wrong.
I got it.
Thank you. But there's always a line where it's like, I need to take a break, or I'm never coming back again. And the fact that there's no lore, you mentioned in your post there, and I know how much that hurts you, because you love the lore on these characters and the world and all that. That was how you got me to look at any of that stuff. Alright, so he needs to be worked on every 90 seconds or his Q counter will go down. Okay, so one sin got bumped down here. Because when he showed up, he swapped with Levion Gree. And then when we loaded the game again, he swapped with one sin and moved one sin down here. Because one sin is our get out of jail free card here if things go sideways. You know? You know. Alright. I think it's because of the player base having decided that it's what a lot of the ranked and competitive player base plays. It's 25 and 25 area of the player base. It's like they look at a very small part of the player base and focus on that. It's annoying. I'll probably just not do anything this season and hope Respawn does better. Here's the problem. If the game is free to play and it is supported by transactions, microtransactions, there is a
They're gonna do whatever makes them money.
There is a small percentage of players who spend enough money to keep the game afloat. because your player base is like 1% whales, like 10%, what do they call them? Dolphins, and then like 89% minnows, I think is the condescending terms they've used. And what the whales like, the whales get because they pay to keep the lights on. And everyone else is just along for the ride. And it is an unfortunate problem, or an unfortunate side effect, I should say, of having microtransaction supported games. If you just pay for the game, that means everyone who's playing, they all matter. But you've already paid. So it's not like you can unpay and leave. So there's that, right? There's upsides and downsides to all of these things. All right, Tasha. Alright, this is probably going to start stacking up a debuff on here, so we need to be advancing time elsewhere. Are you going to hit enough for the good outcome? Are you going to survive? Oh, no. No, no, no. Ara!
Did you expect her to die?
No, she can't die. Oh, come on, come on. Green bot. Oh, my God. That was so fucking close. Okay. Whew. Okay, that was only a yellow outcome. Yowza. All right. We need to get... we need 2 full things to get the work success rate up. We need people with better pale resist. Then we're going to lose them for the fucking fight. It's fine. Everything's fine. If we grab this, and then one more work, we can grab that. Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah, okay, so that gave us the stacking malice. So we need to be on these bars. Alright, so the next person to go in there, alright, pause, has to resist a shitload of pale. 1.0 is not enough. Oh, max 0.5. I think that's why they're pushing toward collabs, which is why I'm not going to say it's a bad thing at all. The Cyberpunk event was really awesome. Overwatch has been doing it for a bit now. I think Apex is moving in the direction of collab skins and events. Fair enough. Believe me, if they do an arcane collab, or a league collab, I'll be first in line for Vi, Jinx, or Caitlyn with any other skin. What do you think of what I said about optimistic people in respects to your friend? I have a lot of history with that particular IRL friend. And he's always struggled with taking a negative view of things, to the point where there have been times where I was like, hey, let's not just complain about this. Let's talk about something that makes us happy or positive. And it's been back and forth. It's been a struggle. But some people are quick to judge and quick to move on, and that's just how things go. You can try, but you can't push forever. Eventually you have to go, alright, that's just how it is. Because Because otherwise you drive yourself crazy. Can't be doing that. Oh, gnarly. Gnarly's angel down there. Alright. How you doing, Max? Are you gonna come out of this feeling better? Wait. They didn't get the blessing. Am I wrong about the blessing? Is it just gonna be 12 randos? Oh, gods. Oh, boy. He doesn't give out blessings in this form. Such is life. Thought I had it figured out, my dear.
No one can out-figure him out.
He's just mad we said not you so many times. I don't think the issue is monetization. Like, people are going to buy skins or whatever. I think the issue is getting people to play the game. They're simplified the gameplay so many people are, I guess, interested to play. I don't know. It feels like Apex is doing both great and bad in terms of popularity. Hoping there's a shift in ideals and things change for the better. True. Sometimes player base gets in the way of solid game. Because that was one of my complaints with Mass Effect 3 when it came out. They wanted the Call of Duty audience, so they like tried to snap the gameplay up into that high-paced kind of thing with big melee takedowns and all that kind of thing. And I was very annoyed. I was like, I kind of liked Mass Effect 2 slightly slower, slightly chunkier gameplay. But having played all three, I see this as an evolution because Mass Effect 1's gameplay or gunplay was extremely slow and chunky. It's once I played it, it wasn't such a big deal. But I see where you're coming from, wanting companies wanting to draw as many people in as possible. Because again, I know I do this a lot, but I think it does go back to monetization. The more people playing, the more likely it is someone will buy something. So if they do something to increase the size of the player base in any way, they will make more money. And that money can go to paying artists to make new skins and balance dev teams to make sure the game is more balanced and map makers to make more maps, right? It feeds back into something good. What a badass picture that is. Woo. Alright, so we got our work success chance bonus. Perfect. Now we send... more people playing means more money in their pocket. Exactly, right? But if getting more people in... you gotta think about the numbers. So if they simplify the gameplay and bring in 20 new players, but 2 veterans leave because it's not fun anymore, they still have 18 more players than they had before. But if in 6 months, all 18 of those players are bored of the game and leave, then they're still down 2 players in 6 months. And they have whole teams of analysts and people interacting with the community, probably secretly on subreddits and forums and things, to try and figure out how to maximize this number. You want to take it easy in there, buddy? Alright, first Q meltdown is not a meltdown because we don't have meltdowns anymore. We're done melting down. MiHoYo can actually work this guy over and over again because they have a 0.1 pale. MiHoYo, you're in charge of White Knight, okay? Everyone else, let's fill the bar up. Stoicism, I'm just going to not play Apex this season. Overwatch is fun, annoying elements. Way greater than Apex, but the gameplay is still fun and strategic, and there's actual lore. Again, if they just did like an Arcane with some of those characters and had a little story, I'd be all about that, because that shit, some of those shorts were baller. I loved it. But they won't. Which is sad. It's just like that failed MMO, WildStar. All the marketing made it seem like there was going to be these cool characters doing neat stuff. And when it came out, it was a completely soulless World of Warcraft copy. I showed you some of the marketing. Like, it had some real character in the marketing. No, we don't do that. What maketh these hesitate? I work miracles here. Listen here, buddy. I've seen your miracles. You're gonna murder 12 of my employees and there's nothing I can do about it. That is some bullshit. It's a shame that extra boxes for working armor would just get them nuked in there. Fucking pale damage. Anyways. I'm going to preface here. One change coming to the schedule is there will be no stream on Sunday. Saturday, Belle and I are both planning on getting heat stroke. So Sunday we'll be recovering. Be aware. Oh, heat wave? It's Mama's birthday, and they've chosen to have it a barbecue at a lake nearby, but it's going to be 92 degrees that afternoon. So it's going to be toasting.
No, it's going to be 98.
98? Oh, 98, sorry. Don't worry, it's by water, so it should be nice and humid. And there's like a gabrillion mosquitoes around this year. So we got a whole thing of bug spray, and we're going to use it all up that day. I actually watched a video by Smarter Every Day about surviving temperatures. What you doing there, motherfucker? And the wet bulb temperature, which is the like the gross muggy temperature, is actually way more damaging, way more quickly than we all expected. Sweet zombie Jesus! All right, bugs. I didn't realize we're that close to the meltdown. Did you guys go? Oh man, computer chuggy. Slimy bug noises. There's no jumping lake to cool off? I mean, yeah, but then I'd have to, like, be wet for the ride home. I mean, I could just sit in the heat and boil off the residue. But no, it's a lake that's safe for swimming and stuff like that. But I don't know how close we're going to be to it. We're doing a barbecue anyways. So. Wait, is that just Punishing Bird? Oh, that's Punishing Bird. Don't try and suppress Punishing Bird. That's how we die. Oh, really? You guys are the slowest ones? Okay, that That was so much chug. I was not a fan of that. Yes, bird, I hear you. Alright, MiHoYo's still working, so we're fine there. Get back to the room. The return buttons don't always work, and that makes me a little sad. When the Q counter reaches 0, White Knight and the disciples shall advent again. Not even escape or breach. They will advent. Caution, unlike Amnos will periodically decrease. It's recommended to frequently check up on him. When the work was good, the Q counter increased the physical health of every employee. Whoa. In the facility was healed. Okay, 2 more ticks, and then we'll be finished getting his info. Because all the gear is won by defeating him in honorable combat. So the goal here is, if we can get him, we just rush him down. We finish the day. And that's the goal. That's the whole goal. Doing anything. Advent, I know. Advent's kind of scary. Jesus, it is zombie. Why is the audio glitching? Hello? Oh, is OBS? Stream? Can you hear me? Okay, okay, OBS is fine again. Hello? Just give me a 1 in chat if you can. Oh, this fucking game stability, come on. We can do this, right? Yeah, okay, it moves. It moves fine. Okay, the audio has stopped stuttering. Cutting in and out. Okay, yeah, alright. Let's get another work in then. MiHoYo, get back in there. Sorry the game's being this way. Yeah, it was just kind of weird. The bug ordeal has a lot of combat in it, so I knew that would be a little chonky on the old PC here. So let's start moving employees. When the work was normal, Q counter increased normal probability. The physical and mental health employees stationed in the department were healed. When work was bad, the Q counter lowered. Every employee stationed in Whiteness department took white damage. Oh wait, can we just buy the suits? Oh fuck, we have to buy the suits? I mean, they're really good suits. So it's just the weapon we get from the battle. Okay. That changes the math a little. $300 times 2. Oof, that is expensive. But it's 0.2, 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. That is really good money. And we do have to kind of keep working the day. So maybe we just keep going here. Thank God Belle gifted you a sub so you don't have to sit through ads. Thank you, Belle. He's giving you a Dorito, my dear. She says thank you. I don't know if the microphone picks up the hallway shout. So we're at 12 already. We have to get cracking here. Pause and Q. Let's Q a little harder. Q like you mean it. How many is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we probably need more than that. We'll see what that gives us. With everyone stationed up top, it's going to be a bit of a hustle, but I think we'll be alright. Oh, we can do this as well. As long as MiHoYo is available for White Knight. He goes through 3 phases before his Q counter goes all the way down, so we should be alright. You gonna get more drink? Nice. It picked up a tiny bit. Okay. The hallway shout is legible a little bit. Got it. Hear that, my dear? Hallway shout is legible a little bit. That's half the energy. That's not bad. Okay, he just switched phases. Alright, that reset his timer, so now we get MiHoYo in there. We dispatch another wave of work. No ordeal is good for us. I don't like how it's a different color. It makes me feel threatened. Purple is scarier than white. 300 is a tall order for getting that gear. Holy shit. So we have to buy the armors. It's not free from the ordeal.
I can hear you.
I know. 307. And we get like 28 boxes a run. So that's 10 works per armor, give or take. We have no Q meltdowns. We can't lose any gear. We're fine. We just have to stay focused on getting this done well. Red Noon next. Mildly annoying. Actually, really quite dangerous. We need to get our employees back to our various departments. Because we'll have to respond to the clowns. So moving everyone up was premature. Everyone should be back in their departments now. Oh god, look at all of them. I know. Alright, we managed to count his Q counter up. Is it working him's not too bad. I mean it's like Mammy, you just gotta keep on it over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Like Mammy.
Yeah. That's what I started the sentence with. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We just gotta stay on him. Oh, he's just so he feels much more threatening than Mammy.
Well, they're both Alex.
Yeah, but this is an Aleph with a knife at your throat, and Mammy was like, reset the day, you can't even win.
Yeah, so this one should be easier. This is one we're actually attempting, unlike Mammy's.
True. Oh my god, all of that just for 125? We're not even halfway.
And the person with the myriad outfit,
They would melt in there.
because is it pale damage for how long you're in there?
Yeah, it's pale damage every time you miss, and you're gonna miss about half the time. Someone with a 1.0 on pale, that was when they almost died. They had like 1 hit point left.
Well, they also didn't have the work success. Up, right?
Yeah, the extra 6%. But that just counteracts our first work of the day. But it's okay. Miho has a 90% resist to pale damage. They don't give a fuck. Alright, Red Noon. How bad is this going to be?
Hey, at least this time you can pause.
Yep. Pokemon is, again, is it really just the one again? I always... The Red Noon feels undertuned. Like, I feel like it should be harder. Why is there only one? It should be one meatball, 2 chimeras, and then however many fucking clowns.
Because it breaks down into the 2 chimeras, right?
No, it starts with 1 chimera. The meatball is the red dusk. Although I shouldn't complain too much. We're only fighting in one spot. The game doesn't crash itself out. Alright, where did our little baby clowns go? There's a baby clown. Hey, baby clown! Exterminate all clown kind. This is my fascist regime. We will get rid of the clowns. We'll put them in some sort of car. I'm sure they'll fit. Oh god. Was that too risky of a joke? I feel it, buddy. 15 points for Gryffindor. Come, Gryffindor gets all the points because they're the main characters. Shut up. Wait, I'm a clown. Guys, wait, no! It's just a trapeze artist going, man.
The lady's been taken by the clown police.
The clown police. Trapeze artist like, man, I'm glad I'm not a clown. First they came for the clowns, and I did not speak up for I was not a clown. Then they came for the animal tamers, and I did not speak up for I was not an animal tamer. That's not a long pull. Just so you know. Here. And you go, miho yo. You're almost done your work there. Do up a few more. A lot of work happening in the upstairs, but that's just, it's where the camera is, alright? We gotta work with what we were doing. Work within the system. Ugh. Okay, we got a green dusk up next. Yes. Mihoyo repented, entered the containment unit following his divine light. White Knight looks like a fetus, but it seems as though he needs no nannying. White Knight observes all light and sound which surrounds him. White Knight arrived from the end of the world, and he walks towards the beginning of the new world. I heard thy cries, thy heart reached me, Mihoyo, thou hath called me. That was a really good workaround, Mihoyo. Good for you. So Marvel Rivals did some good shit. They released a movie, Winter Soldier skin, and Spider-Man. Nah, I'm kidding. It's Bucky's. Oh, someone call me an excited survivalist because I'm a happy camper. Haha! Oh, campers. It takes the form of a newborn fetus, though the appearance is grossly grotesque. It's hard to even call it a fetus. While communication is possible, it doesn't occur in a normal way. Every word he utters echoes through his entire containment unit. My disciples whom I blessed, ye shall leave the way of evil that once ye were following and find me. When the time comes, I shall forgive your sins and descend to the earth ye are living on. The 12 employees who are blessed by him will transform and roam the facility to deliver redemption to every single employee. Wings will grow from their backs, and they will wear masks in the shape of beaks and bear crosses that forgive all sins. Follow my teachings as I told thee. Thou wilt abandon flesh and be born again. His disciples will be born again as ones who shall reach out to those far away from the light. Ones who shall embrace their neighbors. Missionaries who shall spread the gospel to all their fellows. They are... The time has come. Soon the bell shall ring. A new world will come. Rise, my servants, rise and serve me. I am death and light. Death and life. Darkness and light. That is incredibly ominous. Can you not, please? I would prefer not to witness the apocalypse in my kitchen. I don't know why I had electioneered about for like 5 to 8 tries, because there's no way that many tries are happening tonight. I grossly overestimated my ability to play this game. That said, we could lock in this day at any point now and have all this stuff unlocked and battle him on day 43, which would probably be very wise. Because then we don't need to unlock his shit. We can just start the day and fight him. That might be the play here. By the way, that's how they're going to nerf Quicksilver. They're going to give his abilities cooldowns like everyone else and do video game things to him. I know that sounds snarky, but really that's the best answer I can give. This is just info day. Yeah, true. If we finish the day without fighting him, it doesn't count as a try. You are correct. Wow, Mihoyo's crushing it. Look at that. Only 2 fails out of 23 roll, 3 frizz out of 23 rolls. soon as I start watching, they start doing worse. Oh no, the manager's looking. What's our strategy? Move everyone to the department he's in and beat his ass. He has like 15k hit points. I think we can just burn that down if we all start punching him at once. I'm hoping I can just ignore the apostles because they just come back to life again anyways. That's your plan? Yeah, that's my plan. That was a really snarky question mark. Or perhaps I'm reading too much into it. He's a base game Abno. I mean, how devastating could he be? There was a tiny bit of snark. Fair enough. Look, I admit it's not the most graceful of plans. But sometimes brute force is the solution, you know? I don't think it's gonna be the fight itself, but the game's stability. Look, I'm trying not to think about that, alright? Plus, the other thing is, if we can, once we lock this day in, one, we'll have unlocked info and gear, and two, we will be able to restart the game and refresh our cache. 275. Eat my ass, game. I want to unlock this armor. I guess we're doing a green dusk.
And that way, all of the gearing will be done already.
Yes, all the gearing will be done as well. So we just gotta knock out a green dusk, which with this crew shouldn't be hard. Wherever you are, Punishing Bird, I am not interested, alright? Green dusk. With pause. Where are the factories? One factory. Excuse me. Click, thank you. Two factory authentication. Ooh, there's one over there too. Alright. Well, we'll grab you guys to that one. You guys to that one. You guys to that one. Factory downstairs? Yes, factory downstairs. You guys just have to face this one on your own. I can't send you a second squad. Alright. I'm gonna get a little chunky here. Got combat in 4 locations. One down. 2 down. 3 down. Yeah, 4. Easy clap. Full midnight. Okay, we cannot finish this bar.
What's the blue midnight again?
Purple midnight? It's the hardest midnight. It's got shrines and doom hands sweeping across the facility. We're not... I don't think my computer would be happy with that at all. So we're gonna push as much white knight as we can, this bar, and then that'll be that. Whoever is screaming, stop. It is not helping you at all. If you filled a hot tub with Vaseline, do you think it would be liquidy enough to climb into, or if it would just be too firm from being Vaseline? What? It's a fair question. It's a weird question, but it's a fair question. With Vaseline? What?
It's petroleum jelly.
Petroleum jelly? Like that stuff you put to, like, make sure your skin is hydrated? That was quite the look you gave me, my dear. I mean, obviously the jets wouldn't work. Because back when I worked at McDonald's, they still had the big bricks of shortening. Like, it was just this big block of fat. And then you'd put it in the deep fryer and it would melt it into the deep fryer oil and so on and so forth. But on a hot day, those bricks got real soft and squishy. They were almost impossible to work with if you didn't keep them somewhere cool. And I just thought, on a hot day, you haul that thing up to the roof of a building and just yeet it off. Would it splash when it hit the ground? Anyways, weird thoughts with Senpai while he's waiting for MiHoYo to finish their work. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Bae? Bae? Oh, I'm weird, okay. Probably break up and fly everywhere? Yeah, probably. You need to find the perfect height to drop it from so it didn't break up too much before hitting the ground. The old shortening brick. Oh. Alright, after this work is done, we lock in this day. Just send chunks out in pieces? Yeah. Probably. Alright, so we got Info Day in one run. That's not bad. No resets on Info Day. So, I mean, even if MiHoYo gets obliterated right now, we're going to lock in the day. I don't love MiHoYo that much. They did get rid of Corey Landis. $50 alive, 0 dead. 29 minutes after we got in. That's not bad. But that does mean... we spent an hour on setup. Good on me. As for a pool of Vaseline, I think it would be less swing and more pushing it out of your way and created channels of missing Vaseline. Chunkerific. Now, let's see which department it has scampered off to today.
Did we unlock the new department yet?
No.
No.
That'll start on day 46. Actually, it doesn't matter where it's scampered to, because when we close the game and open it again, it'll move again, so... Oh. Like walking through mud, but very oily and very sticky, so it wouldn't form back together easily. What if you slip? You could be trapped underneath. This is like some supervillain shenaniganry, but not like a threatening supervillain, even though it's still still dangerous. Like quicksand. Where'd he go? Oh, he moved down to the records team. How nice. He put the naked nest up in this department. That's some bullshit. Alright, so... Quit game. Alright. We're closing the game. Computer, please take a deep breath in and relax. Alright. The game is closed. Okay. So that's our info day. And we did manage to get one of the armors, which is a very good armor. We're going to equip that before we get into the next day's shenanigans. Yeah, I got Amajigi seriously thinking the logistics of a giant pool of Vaseline. Suction from air pockets. Yeah, I think the real fear would be like when you try to pull your hand out, it just goes whoop, and you can't. It just doesn't do anything, and you live in fear of that. All right, start game. Quick Google, what is the melting point of Vaseline? My grandmother used to eat a teaspoon of Vaseline every night before bed because she read somewhere or heard somewhere that it was good for her health. It probably didn't help her at all, but was definitely very gross. Quicksand is very disappointing in real life. Yes, it is.
Well, there's no harm in it. The person who made Vaseline swore by it and that it allowed him to live to like 94.
Yeah. All it does is give you slippery poos. Which I suppose at 90 is a helpful thing. Lack the core strength for the big push. Okay, the game needs to load. We're getting into weird conversations here.
I mean, yeah, if a poop can kill you when you're 90, having smooth poops can be a lifesaver.
38 to 54. Ooh, that's a hot tub of Vaseline. Damn. You want to get into a 110 degree tub of Vaseline? No? Yeah, I don't. I think we gotta cancel this plan. We gotta do something different. There it is. What? It was 100 and then it ticked up. Now it's 100 again.
Yeah, you don't have to defeat him for the completion.
I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see where we're at. Isn't that beautiful? That's beautiful. The fluctuation is somewhat concerning, but it's beautiful. So if I go to this, all we have is the button. Fuck that button. So yeah, once we get the gear out of this guy, we are clear to make our final departments and then move into the last week. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. The full codex plus double its size in modded abnos. You're not dealing with the button? We don't need to deal with the button. It's an optional abnormality. We saw what it did. We should have the codex entry or the data for it, but it didn't unlock. It's optional. Because all it does is crash the game when you click it. So, I mean, we've witnessed some game crashes. I don't think we need a button for that. Sweet hydration. Little Wednesday surprise stream. How you guys feeling? Thought I'd be a little dozier given the work stuff, but it's been a decent start to the week. Tuesday was weird. Our food delivery was 2 hours late. So instead of showing up at 7 a.m. so we can unload it and get all that stuff handled before lunch, it showed up at like 9:30. So, you know, right in the middle of breakfast rush. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, but would it feel right to just not have it? Amajiki, you were here when we tried to unlock it. We did all the button things twice and it didn't unlock. I'm not gonna try and force it if I don't have to. We know what the button does. And since summer's in full swing at the restaurant, breakfast is bigger and later, and lunch is late. So, you know, come in for lunch at 1 p.m. Or if you're super old, come in for dinner at 1 p.m. because you have to be in bed by 4 p.m. Old people are weird. Alright, where... Levion Gris is here now? Where is he?
Wait.
There he is.
Okay.
Okay, so we want to move Maxim out. Robertus down. Maxim back in. Hey, Max. Max? I have a proposition for you, Max. Since I just gave you max stats, we're gonna put you in the armor for this thing. Okay? Sorry, I forgot. Burb is just here. Yeah, Burb is just there. What do you think of what I shared in general media? I didn't get the first one, and the second one was funny. Oh, someone else should put on this armor, though. It's good armor. Oh, we can give this armor to Idiot. Where... there's too many armors. We have too much good gear. There it is. Paradise Lost. Ooh, classy. Alright, where's Idiot? You can put on the other... It's down here somewhere. It's one of the blue ones. Not that blue one. This blue one. Actually, yours is 0.9. There you go, buddy. Alright. We're all set. We're all set. Begin management. Ferris Bueller Cameron is in Star Trek Generations. Ah. I did not put that together. It's been many years since I watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And while I know it's like this cultural cult classic, I, through my hazy memory, just remember it being alright.
I love Ferris Bueller.
You love it? Alright, Max. In you go. MiHoYo gets a break, because Max can handle this. Gonna stay quiet so I can lock in. Part of me wants to grind out the other armor, but another part of me is like, just get down to the fighting, which I think we're gonna do. We're just gonna fight. If we really want to, we can probably grind out the other armor after we lock in the fight. Fight night it is. In the blue corner, boasting 451 hours combined playtime. Responsible Senpai. In the red corner, boasting 75 times being screamed, not you, is White Knight, the last Aleph. Oh, let's get ready to rumble! Too much? Just the right amount?
I think that was pretty good.
Thank you. Beat ass. Asses will be beat. I picked this because I got randomed into it. Does it do anything stupid? It's fine. Don't worry about it. So now we just wait for it to count down. It's just gonna kill everyone, isn't it? And that'll be it. Or I misread and it spawns in a random department. What am I doing? Let's pick up the pace until it gets down to to 1 Q counter. So many clerks are gonna die. It's gonna be Clerkpocalypse. But it will be glorious.
Alright, y'all, here we go.
That's such a threatening shade of red. I don't like that at all. I'm not nervous, you're nervous.
Any day now.
It's 90 seconds on each one. I'm just... I'm very nervous. Yeah!
You've attached the shields and everything already?
The shields?
Shields? Pale shield?
I mean, I could stack them up. I could stack them in an elevator and drop a pale shield on
You
them.
don't have to.
But
he's gonna break out soon.
Yeah, he's gonna break out, and I don't know which 12 of them are gonna turn into apostles. All the apostles stack them in the elevator. Would it be possible to just nuke them all down at once?
Well, here it goes. What is happening?
Glorious slideshow! Okay, you can't pause during this. But we are whooping his ass a little. 4,000, 3,000. Get fucked! Alright, finish off all the apostles.
Wow.
That wasn't so bad!
That wasn't so bad. All of these dead.
12 of them are from the Apostles Rising. And we're gonna rewind anyways. So they're not actually dead. Like, I think that, given what the strategy was, I think that counts. That's a win. I really need to know who died. Courtney, Ara, Tasha, Maxim. Nicholas is uncontrollable. That's because he died and reverted back to the egg from Extinctophobia. Acacia and Eliza are dead. Griffin, Arang, and Nalyarad are dead. Loki is panicking somewhere. We have no white weapons, so we can't save them. Dakota also panicking somewhere. Anthony and Samuel dead. Bong Bong, Joel and Tim dead. Homura, Mami, and Nahida dead.
Of course. Maguka's the only one to survive.
Joy and Tiffany are dead. Dia is also wearing Extinctophobia, so she died and turned into egg. Idiot is panicking somewhere. Rin and Johnson died. Vi and Caitlin are dead. Jinx survived. And then Amajiki, Olive, and Mary are dead. Odeli is panicking somewhere. That was insane. I told you we were just gonna jump him. There's your White Knight fight night.
Damn, what did you vote for, Ramajiki?
That was first try.
I know, that's why I asked him what he voted for.
Did anyone vote for first try? I don't think anyone voted for first try.
Who the fuck would vote for first try? Yeah, we both voted Team of Horror.
Oh, that was so dumb. That was so dumb.
Imagine how much harder this would be without all of our mod gear.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be so much harder without the mod gear. Thank you, mods.
Half of the mods are fun, and half of them are just so we could actually beat the game.
We didn't even lose all the clerks. How did we all... Wait, how did the clerks up here die? Oh, hi. So yeah, the Eva got Abno, or apostled. And then I guess Anthony, Joy, and Bella are down here. That's a very loud room. Loki, I need you not to let that guy out before I can end the day, okay? How? What?
Don't.
There's just entrails on the floor. Okay, here's some more. Hooper, Rhea. McKenna.
I thought it would have at least taken us one run, like Amajiki said, to like get his attack pattern down or something.
His attack pattern is actually pretty simple. He releases a pulse of hail damage over the facility. And then his apostles, there's 3 varieties. There's a shield, a spear, and a scale or a sword. If you take out the shields, he takes bonus damage. The spears are there to harass you, and the scale sword guys did something complicated. And I was like, nah, I'm just gonna beat his ass as soon as he comes out. That way I can ignore all the apostle mechanics. There's another apostle. Now you're at. So yeah, that means weapon is unlocked. Let's lock this bitch in and get into the next day. I can't believe that worked. I can't believe jump him worked. That was the dumbest thing. Alright, so it feels bad leaving with so many dead people.
Oh wait, can you see what number Dakota is?
Yes.
She's not dead. She's panicking, I believe.
30.
30, okay.
Well, here's the thing. We don't want a memory repo immediately. Because if we want to buy out that other armor, we have to spend 1 more day working White Knight. And I think we will do that. And then we will repo. "27 dead, 13 panicked. 19 agents left alive, D ranking." Oh, that felt horrible. Because, yeah, if we memory repo, he goes away and we can't buy that other armor. And the armor from this guy is fucking good. D means an A in college. Yeah, well, we're not in college. These are people's lives, Amajiki. I can't believe we did it first try. That's so dumb. The dumb strategies never work, but I always do them first because they're entertaining.
Metal off.
I got nothing. So yeah, the plan for the rest of this is finish unlocking his gear, lock in that day, memory repo, and then we'll wrap up stream because that's that. You lost 3k points and it was worth it. Ooh. 3k points, that must be like 1% of your bank. Actually, no, you spend your points pretty regularly. You've got a big bank. How many points do you have?
I don't even know.
Infinity billion. Hi, we just need some temp help. Just someone to keep the lights on upstairs, you know? Hi, London. Hi, Paul. And where did he go this time? He is back down in the records team. So we will get Max. And then we'll just slap some gear on London and Paul. And we will check out our sweet new gear. It's so little people. I know. We had 50. We had 50 people heading into that. Alright, where is it? Where is the weapon? There it is. Paradise Lost. Wielder cannot recover HP or SP from Department Regeneration. Decreases target's movement speed and recovers the wielder's HP and SP on normal attack. The amount of damage and healing depends on number of targets. Creates a shield that blocks every type of damage when performing a special attack. However, special attacks are only activated when the corresponding abnormality is in the facility. So, disregarding...
Decrease movement speed and recover HP and SP with attacks.
Okay, the amount of damage and healing depends on the number of
It's
targets.
basically a better version of the Plague Doctor weapon.
Yeah.
And it does pale, fast, very long damage.
22 to 28. That's a ton of damage.
Yeah, because I believe the Plague Doctor's the Zayn.
Why do you show up here and in special? That's weird.
Because we technically got it from a Zayn, which is,
Oh, the one that was supposed to do the crazy day one reset. Paradise Lost. Isn't that a book? Yeah, I believe so. It's one of those pseudo-religious texts. I don't care what you're wearing, I just need you to survive the day, alright? Oh, Robertus, you can get out of that ridiculous heavy armor. And you know what? You were there for the fight. You can have this weapon today. So yeah, we're just gonna keep the lights on and get our boxes. This day shouldn't take us long. No, I mean, I do have to do some, like, random works. Because we can't do all this in one day. Or in one bar. But this should be pretty swift. Why is the naked nest up here? That's so annoying. Where are my easy claps? Come on. Oh. Some traumatized looking people in these departments. Did Joy survive? No, Joy didn't. Censored intern survived.
Censored protect them.
Censored's like, no, this one's
Not
mine.
even him. Not even he wants to fuck with Censored.
We had a long road and it's coming to an end. True. That means we're in the end game. Yeah, basically, once we get this locked in, we will rewind to day 41. We will build our final departments down here, and then it's into the last week. All boss fights, and either my computer will not be able to handle it, and we will be emotionally devastated, or we will have a series of good fights as we grind it out. Here's hoping it's the good outcome. What the hell do I even follow this up with?
You can play Library of Runia.
Library Marina.
That wasn't a joke. It's a sequel, and it's not this. It's a different gameplay loop.
Yeah, it's a deck building roguelike. You do not want any more Project Moon? Why not? It's a completely different game.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? You dislike the story itself?
So I think it's kind of interesting doing sequels
Yeah.
where the game is a completely different type of game.
I thought the whole world was really interesting.
It is like I'm super curious what's outside our facility. Like how devastated is the world? How fucked are we out there? Alright, we got that. 168. Alright. This will be quick. We might not even have to do too many ordeals. Because the Dawn ordeal, or the... Yeah, the Dawn ordeal is always the one that chugs the computer the hardest. Too much fight. Move Command and Conquer onto Sunday nights. Ha! No. Command and Conquer will continue to be periodically interrupted by other things. Ooh, Purple Nun. That's a nice, easy one. I'm still curious, Amajiki, why you,
Yeah, if it's a completely different game and gameplay loop. I don't know, that kind of...
me being a bit dramatic, but look, I don't hate this game anymore. My hate has now turned into indifference, kind of not minding it. But I need a break if we explore other Project Moon games, because I don't like the very depressing setting. The setting does seem a little depressing, I mean, with the world being all fucked and stuff.
But wait, you don't like depressing settings, but you like post-apocalypse.
That was in the back of my mind. Project Winter, Fallout.
If anything, I would say that the depressing setting is a breath of fresh air, because all we do is usually play feel-good games.
Mm-hmm. One... 204? Okay. Christopher survived. Go, Christopher. Unleash your Christa Fury. Anyways, maybe we'll do something, because October's coming, so we'll have all of our Halloween stuff. So maybe we'll fire up Ruina after we're done our October stuff.
Yeah, if you don't like depressing stuff, I don't know if you're gonna want to be around for Deathmark.
Deathmark! Oh, hi, Deathmark!
Oh, hi, Mark.
$234. All right. Good. Ugh. Fill the bar faster. No. Some nice, easy testicle destruction for the next bar. Yes, White Knight, I see you down there ominously pulsing. He's just pulsing ominously. Ugh. Excuse me. The fruit of understanding. The key to the fruit is to get it by the foot. Because then you will always have enough fruits. You Americans had fruit by the foot, right? Now we'll aggressively destroy this.
Also, just in my opinion, Cyberpunk was 1,000 times more depressing than this. And we did 2 full playthroughs of that. But I understand that the Cyberpunk setting is inherently depressing.
Yeah, I mean, the corporations own everything. That's just a depressing thought. This thought brought to you by Nike. Futurama actually parodied that. Fry got to the future, right? The year 3000 or whatever. And he kept having these weird branded dreams. And they're like, oh, didn't you have that in the 21st century? They just beam their ads directly into our dreams now.
Hey, I mean, if it means I won't have nightmares, honestly.
No, you'll just have branded nightmares.
Aww. Well, no, they wouldn't want that. They wouldn't want my product to be associated negatively with them.
I don't know. There was no nightmares in the episode. But yeah, he had the dream where he goes to school in his underwear. But the underwear with the new Lightspeed briefs! Or whatever they were called. 264. Oh, we're so close. Alright, like 2 more works. 2 more works. We should be there. We can do that on this bar. I take back what you said, and I realize your points, and you're right. I tried to make points against them, but you're right. I mean, I understand the gut reaction of having done this for 13 months, and then jumping straight back into another title from the same
But
dev.
also, how long did our Mass Effect take?
6.5, 7 months? It was actually pretty quick. But yeah, I understand that gut reaction of, oh no, I want variety. Which is, we do have a lot of variety here, so I understand that reaction. But, I know not every game is for everyone. I'm gonna keep playing the Command & Conquer, even though it feels like I'm the only person here enjoying it. But I will interrupt it anytime something new or interesting comes up. But yeah, I kind of like the idea of getting into Ruina sometime in November. So we'll putter around in September, do other stuff. And then after Halloween is over and we've done all our Halloween stuff, we'll try and slot Ruina in. Plus, without 14 gabrillion mods, it probably won't take nearly as long as this. But this does mean I have to put off my third run of altars to get all the last achievements.
Before you ever do a third run of altars, you need to do a Garrett's Romance Mass Effect run. Fuck the third run of altars.
Hey!
Fuck that.
Hey! I told you we're doing another Mass Effect run.
You did that a year ago!
Yeah? I was letting it stew for a bit. The anticipation will make it all the better. Plus,
No.
I need to redo all the modding again, because I've uninstalled everything. Because we never did the Happy Ending mod on stream either for Mass Effect 3, which moves the Citadel DLC to after the Reaper fight, so that the Citadel party is literally a celebration of winning the war. Which sounds fucking awesome. There we go. White Knight, armor purchased. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We got it. We locked it in. No. We need to lock it in. 15, 20.
Did we ever check if the armor had any specific effects?
No, I just saw that it had amazing stats for working White Knight and equipped it and went with it. 21 alive, 0 dead. Proceed to the next day. Yes. Alright, now we can memory repo after checking the armory. Oh my god, we did it. We finished up fucking White Knight. But what I was going to say is, Alters is one of those games I want to have 100% achievements on.
But do you have to 100% it on stream?
I mean, I'd like to share the last few Alters that we haven't seen on stream with stream. I mean, Act 1 we're not going to play on stream again. I'll make an Act 1 save, because nothing new will happen then. But Act 2 is where all the good stuff happens with the Altar Rebellion. And we'll want to see how the Shrink interplays with Everdone. We'll actually have to finish the Doctor's story. Tabula Rasa we've never spoken to either, the blank slate guy. So, but yeah, that's low priority. It's not going anywhere. Plus, what if they do another DLC? Alright, say farewell to this facility and its surviving employees. We're going back in time. Rewind to the memory repo. Yes. Yes. Okay, the game is bricked enough that we need to do it from inside the day. Rewind to the memory repo. Yes. And that'll put everyone back in their proper gear. Oh my gosh. White Knight Fight Night! Hey! We did it! I feel good. We have 100% codex. I feel awesome.
You did it, my dears.
Though, given the fact that we are recovering from heat stroke this Sunday, next Sunday's during Hell Week, and the Sunday after that is the Sunday before we travel. We might not see Lobotomy until after we get back, so Lobotomy could be a September issue. So we'll have some recovery, some recoup time after this. So I think with the rest of the streams before August, I just want to finish up the Altars DLC and Jedi time. And that's basically it. And then it'll be vacation time, and then we'll come back and see where we go from there. All right, there we go. Day 41. Everyone is back. Everyone's alive again. Everyone has their gear. We are set. Let's get the hell out of here. Whew.
Oh man, I sure do love being alive.
Being alive is awesome. Actually, I think I'll make an argument. No, I won't. I want to say something to sound right, but I know I'll just be told something about either of you. That'll disprove it. In the end, Amajiki, it is just talking about the video game. So in the end, it is not terribly important. So yeah. So anyways.
I don't know. I could make it deep. The importance and the meaning behind literary genres.
You're adorable, my dear. I love you. The game is depressing that you don't like, and you'll leave it, and I hope you understand. I think I get it. Like, there's a certain apocalypticism that you vibe with, and this is not in that circle. And that's fair. It's just personal taste. It's like fantasy fans, like high fantasy with magic and sparkly elves and blah blah blah, versus the low fantasy fans that are like grungy mercenaries and blah blah blah, you know? Not everyone has the same circle around fantasy. Anyways, thank you for joining me for White Knight Fight Night. Lobotomy probably going to be on the shelf here for a few weeks. We'll be back after a bit. And then Friday we'll be finishing Jedi, maybe a little more altars, and nothing on Sunday. And then Monday we'll be back for maybe the end of altars. We'll see what finishes when. But it's going to be kind of chaos in life here for the next few weeks. I'm just hoping to squeeze in a few more bits and pieces before then. But yeah, thanks for hanging out on this uncharacteristic Strum night. Take care of yourselves out there. If you're interested, we'll be shooting for an anime tomorrow, unless something comes up with our good buddy, our co-host, LMDF. And yeah, any changes to anything, I will let you know on the Discord. So that's where you can find us. If we don't see you there, my friends, wherever you go, whatever you do, have a good time. Good night.
Bye.